downhill shots, really the key is always balance, and maybe you want to take a little bit of a wider setup, and then club selection obviously is important. You maybe take a little less club and just try not to overswing. He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. This from 7 feet. Wow, I thought it was going in just off the mark by a fraction. Just a little tap in here. Solid par. Frank, you've been there at so many tournaments around the world. 1 round to go, a chance to win. What's that feeling like?
Oh, this is the fun part, knowing whether or not your body can handle the situation. You got to push it to the limit, but that's what sport and golf is all about. Trying to do something that you've dreamed of for so long.
EA Sports and the PGA of America are proud to present final round coverage of the PGA Championship. All right, Frank, we're all set to tee off here at the first. 405-yard par 4 to get it going.
Yeah, that bunker down the right is sort of the line, but if you feel a little sadistic, just go all the way back. 493 yards to the great championship tee. There's always advantage of hitting it further than most, Rich, and straighter than most. When you put the two together, it's just straight up a head start.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. On the green, and a chance for birdie here on the first hole. Now this for birdie came away with par in the previous round.
What a birdie. Time running out. Couldn't have come at a better time.
To within 2 shots of the lead. Frank, how about the par 5, 597-yard second hole?
They give you a chance here. If you can hit a long drive down the left side, it starts to open up. But even a drive that finds the fairway down the right side, you might think it's okay, but chances are you're going to have a blind second shot.
Frank, it makes the game easy when you play it from the fairway.
Especially when you play it from a lie like that.
Playing his second shot here at the par 5. Sit down. Get down.
Oh, this is going.
Frank had hit the green, but just didn't have enough backspin.
You wonder what he was thinking on that.
On the green, and a chance for birdie. Frank going for 2 in a row now. So 1 shot closer to the lead with that birdie. Now to the first par 3 on this golf course. It's the third, about 188 yards.
Yeah, big green with lots of undulations, and it moves the ball from that right side towards the left, towards Lake Michigan. But club selection, important here.
It should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. That is an excellent play right there. The approach, getting him another good look. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Oh, man.
Just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. This would give him the par.
And that par certainly won't hurt the cause.
And still some time. So off the par 3 third, now a beefy par 4, Frank.
And it's called Glory. Make 4 here, give yourself a self 5.
He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time.
Great Bobby Jones used to say the hardest shot in golf's the next one. Judging by that light, it's not going to be too hard.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
That will be a great look at birdie.
Rich, that just adds insult to injury to the rest of the field. Another birdie, and the gap even wider.
A sensational performance. Frank, you don't see holes like the 5th here at Whistling Straits all that often, do you?
And not just the shape of the hole, the length. He dives both the length and the design of the hole together to make it brutally tough, but at the same time, strategically brilliant.
Outstanding tee shot.
Yeah, ball sitting up. You don't have to worry about the wind or anything there. You just take a full-blooded cut at the second shot from here.
And a chance for eagle after that perfectly played shot. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read.
Give me a break, Rich. Your mum could make that.
Ooh, that's a disappointment, Frank. Trying to make yet another birdie. Really starting to shine, moves to 10 under for the tournament. Hole number 6, and another scenic view off the tee. It's a 409-yard par 4.
Yeah, the hole is well bunkered around the three. Oh, he is winding this one up. Does he have the power?
Just amazing what they're able to do with that golf swing. Hit it so far at that size. Not overly big, but man, can really move it a long ways.
That's an absolute beauty.
Nicely in the fairway here, Frank, but this is steeply downhill to the green.
Should be safely on deck.
Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
Just a couple of feet. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, there's a good reason they call this 7th hole shipwreck. It's 221 yards long, and there is plenty of trouble to the right.
Yeah, water, rocks, bunkers, all sorts of things. But really, when you look at the hole another way, it shapes up for a left to right shot.
Getting set for this next shot from the rough, what does the player need to be careful of here, Frank?
Well, this is where we're going to see exactly how good they are because, you know, that's not exactly the best lie, but it's sort of doable if you know what you're doing.
How good was that, Frank, from the rough?
Oh, that's amazing. That's a masterclass in short game.
This for par.
Dwindling the holes down. Pars are fine right now.
Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Frank, this is the way you draw it up. This is how the game's supposed to be played.
Yeah, so far, everything going according to plan.
Frank, when we stop staring at Lake Michigan in the background, what should we be focusing on?
Well, somehow you're going to have to thread a long iron in between those bunkers right and Lake Michigan.
This has been a tee to green clinic. Absolutely perfect. Everything coming off the center of the club face and everything in regulation. Racking them and stacking them. That's 12 under par now for the tournament. Finishing up this front 9, Frank, with a better than 440-yard par 4.
Bunkers left and bunkers right. The goal here is to hit it down the left side of the fairway. Otherwise, you might be blocked out by some of those trees that are just short of the green.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
No putter, no problem. Slams that into the cup. Just a superb performance on the front side. He's hoping to keep it going here on the back 9, Frank.
The game is so much easier when you're swinging well, putts are going in. Really, you've just got to keep out of your own way.